Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm diving into all of the college video requests I have received. I'm so sorry it has taken me this long to start this college talk series on these specific topics that you guys have been requesting. You guys know I get super anxious when it comes to talking videos because it's like, where do I start? And I'm a rambler. So today I am going to try to fit this video into 15 minutes, but I want to make sure these videos aren't too short because I would like them to be as thorough as possible to help you guys. So today's topic has been one that has been super highly requested from a lot of people, like a lot of people in my hometown. What's up, y'all? Naptown. Even like my friends, my college friends, ask me about this topic, and the topic is college dating. So I usually get a lot of questions about dating your high school sweetheart or somebody you have been previously dating before you go off to college. The other is going to be new romances, college romances, and the other is going to be sex. I know sex is a huge topic and it goes along with college dating because we have all this freedom, we don't have parents around, and it's really easy to, you know, just get it on when you want to get it on. So yeah, the first question I get asked is, can I find a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or can I find love in college? You definitely can find love or a relationship at any point in your life, and you definitely can find relations, I'm going to say relations, in college. But the thing is, you want them to be genuine and long-lasting relations, because you know when you're in high school and you like get your first boyfriend and you have your first kiss, and then when things go sour you're all depressed and sad and you're super stressed. Imagine that when you're in college and you have all of these responsibilities, and it can be really a struggle when you're stressed about your schoolwork, you're trying to focus to study, and then you have that random guy who, or that random girl who did you wrong in your mind. So that's what you definitely want to avoid. So with that being said, definitely don't make finding love or finding a cuddle buddy your number one priority. And I know that's really hard because we all love that feeling of someone liking you. We all love that warmth of cuddling, and you know, we all want that, but you know, you gotta be strong. School should be your number one priority. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, and it's a lot of money, and it basically sets up how the rest of your life is going to be. And then once you graduate, you'll have all these new opportunities and all these new doors to meet new awesome people and to find genuine relationships. And remember that dating isn't essential. It's not something that you superbly need right now. It's definitely a benefit that may or may not come along, and that's just how you look at it. On to the next question. The question is, what if I find someone who likes me and who I like? That's awesome. Definitely go with the flow. If you find someone you like, you vibe with, you connect with, someone who understands you, definitely, you know, keep that person around. And by keep that person around, I don't mean like, hey, what's up, boo, I'm gonna text you and then I'm gonna text Jamal over here. I'm saying, like, you know, keep that connection, build on that connection, and don't jump into it too fast. And it's really important as you get older, when you're in college, we're like 18, 19, 20. It's really important not to make rational decisions when you're in a relationship, because when you start relationships in high school, I mean, it's just high school. You're learning. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And chances are in high school, they don't work out. But when you're older, you want to work on your relationship skills, if you know what I mean. Especially for those who want to get married and who want to start a family. And I know it can be really easy to jump into relationships with all the freedom we have and all the stress we have, but once again, don't give in. Be strong. you can do it. Also, with that being said, don't rush into physical relations. Do not rush into sex. And I know that can be really hard with all the freedom college students have and having our own space. Our parents aren't monitoring what we're doing, who we have over, when we're out. Don't rush into sex, because that is when it will all crash and fall. Trust me. Some people are special, but most people are not. Rushing into sex is probably the worst thing that you can definitely do. Rushing into relationships, whether it's physical or emotional, can ruin the possibility of any real connection, if you know what I mean. And this isn't always the case, but most of the time it is the case. I've seen this happen so many times, and when I tell people that, when they ask me about it, they'll be like, oh my god, it's so hard not to do that. But don't give in and don't put yourself in that type of situation. So if you're a partier and you go to parties and you're a drinker, I'm so happy I haven't had to have this problem, because I'm not a drinker. I've never drank before. When I go to parties, I just dance. But when you go to parties and you drink, that really F's up your judgment. You'll do anything you want to do. You'll act on any craving, and we know that. And that's why when we're in college, and when you go to college, if you're not in college yet, you'll see a lot of flyers and a lot of programs and a lot of your RAs putting up bulletin boards that are based around alcohol in relation to sex. It gets really messy, and I don't think that I have to like go into detail. You'll rush into relations, whether it's physical or emotional, whether you take a guy home and cry on his shoulder, or take him and, you know, do what you do. So definitely watch out for partying and drinking, and watch out for partying in general. I'll do a whole nother video on this, but you never know, like someone you could actually not be like that great of a person, and they could, you know, purposely get you intoxicated so they can take advantage of you. So now I'm going to get into talking about dating your college sweetheart, and this has been highly super requested, and I get a lot of questions from family members and friends about how I do it and how me and my boyfriend does it. I can definitely say that I found a really special guy. I'd say he found a really special girl, but when we first met, I was a very emotional high school girl. But the reason we connected so well is because we have the same interest, and we're really ambitious people, and we're go-getters, and we're really supportive of each other. I still am emotional, but I'm getting better as I mature. He's kind of the same way, but he's older than me. He's 21 right now, so usually when he's stressed out or anything, there's a wall up. So we still deal with the normal problems that other young couples deal with, but we just really understand each other, and we really love each other, and we really want to be with each other. And I think that's the key when staying in a relationship from high school to college, or, you know, staying in a long distance relationship. You really have to know that you really love this person and you really care about this person. I really want this person in my life. They're positive energy. They have to be positive, and they help me grow as a person, and they help me focus better when I'm with them, and things like that. And I can definitely say those are the main reasons why we have grown. In the past 3 years, we have definitely dealt with some things, so we're definitely not perfect. When you're thinking about your relationship transitioning from high school to college, and you're moving away and you won't see each other every day, just know that it can work with some work. It's not going to be 100% easy. It's not going to be 100% hard. And also know that the distance that you guys will have, like not being able to see each other all the time, will actually help your relationship. And know that making your relationship work can be harder depending on the distance. Me and my boyfriend are only like an hour away. If I went to like all the way to Texas and he was here, you know, that would obviously be a lot more hard. Definitely evaluate how your relationship was before the transition or is right now. It may not work, especially if there's cheating tendencies and trust issues, because you're going to be far away, you're not going to be able to see each other for a while, and chances are if that person is one of those people like, I have to be with you to be with you, and some people are like that, like I have to physically be with you and be able to see you to be with you and be committed to you, then just know that your relationship isn't going to work, because chances are you're going to cheat on that person, or that person is going to cheat on you, because there's definitely a lot of temptation when you go to college. Like I'll be walking around, I'll be like, whoo, that guy is fine, ooh. And I used to feel guilty. I'm like, oh my god, babe, I thought someone was cute today. That can be really hard, but you definitely have to, once again, don't jump into things, don't jump into conclusions, because usually when that happened, like me and the guys, we're friends now, like no weird stuff, like they don't know who they are, like I've never said, hey, I think you're fine as hell. 100% of the time in my case, when I thought someone was cute and I was around them, it turned out that I really didn't like them. They were just cool people, if you know what I mean. So definitely evaluate how your relationship was before, even though it can be really hard to say, you know, dang, I know we're not gonna make it, you know, you gotta make that decision, because it definitely can get in the way of everything you got going on, meeting new people, friends, relationships, other things like that can definitely get in the way. And that's something that you want to evaluate a couple months before you leave, because that's really what I did with my boyfriend. Our relationship, we didn't have trust issues, we were just getting into it a lot, and then like I talked to him like a few months before I left, and then it was like, should we be in a relationship or should we not be, and we decided to work on it. So that's where we are today. If there are definitely cheating tendencies, then it's not going to work. The distance is just going to pull you guys apart. And how mature are you guys, and how serious are you guys about this relationship where there's only a physical communication or an emotional communication? You know, there has to be a mental communication, and that's where the maturity comes from. I hope that this video was not such a ramble where you could not understand where the hell I was coming from. Just let me know, and if there's anything else you want to know that's specifically about this video, comment below your question and I'll answer on this video. But once again, if you have other requests for other videos, whether it's a college topic or a beauty topic or anything else, comment on my discussion bar and then I'll hit you up back on there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like, all of you, and comment. And don't forget to follow me on like my Instagram and my Twitter.